Hello everybody, welcome back to Cooking with the Riz. Today I have got a nice healthy soup for you to make. Very simple, the pot does all the work, except for the cutting up of stuff of course. But yeah, very healthy one. Broccoli is really good for you. I've got some onions and potatoes. I've got about 2 kilos of broccoli here. I've got about 8 onions there, 6 to 8 onions. 6 potatoes. I've got a couple of litres of chicken stock here, give or take. You might need a little bit more, maybe. But this is chicken stock that I made and I had in the freezer. So it's a good idea to keep chicken stock like this in the freezer. I just freeze it down into little takeaway containers. Each container is like a litre. And you know, you come across things like this that you want to do and you just pull it out of the freezer and it's all ready to go. As you can see, it's still a bit frozen, but that won't matter because that'll just defrost straight away in the pot. I've also got some butter and oil that I'm going to fry all the onions and broccoli and potatoes and that with. Now the oil stops the butter from burning, so that's why I've got a little bit of olive oil there. And cream goes into your soup at the end when you actually eat it. You just pour a little bit of that over the top. And I've got about 5 cloves of garlic there. You can put more in there if you like. And the Gorgonzola cheese, that goes in at the after you blitz it. That's the end bit. You put that in and that melts into the soup. You blitz that up as well in there. You don't have to put blue cheese in there if you don't want to. It's up to you, but if you like it, go for it because it's really nice. But if you're making it for children, they might not like this in the soup, so you can half it, have half for the kids and half for yourself if you like blue cheese, and just do it that way. But without further ado, I will cut everything up and I'll show you after I've cut everything. Remember, when you cut these bits off the broccoli, don't throw these bits away. Just peel it off. You can use a knife or a peeler, whichever. Probably a knife would be better. Just take that skin off because it's a bit tough, and the inside you can just eat it raw even. But put that into the soup. Don't waste it. So don't waste any of the stem. All right. So without further ado, I will do all that for you, and I'll show you when I start putting it all together. Okay. So you cut that end off. Trim off the leaves that are there, if there's any, and then all you do is cut that bit off, that's the end, and then just slice this outside skin off, just like that, see? That's all you do. And then that is so edible, you can just cut it. You can even eat it just like that. It's really yum. And then these just roughly chop, just rough cut. All right. That's it. All these bits can go in as well. Don't waste any. Okay. This gets all blended up, so it doesn't matter if it's not really chopped up much. It'll cook down, and that's all you need to do. I'll do another one for you. I cut the end off. Cut that end off, and then just slice off around the edge, around the sides. That removes all that thicker skin. You get this beautiful part here. Alright. Okay, so the spuds and the onions have been cooking now for about 15 odd minutes nearly. I'm going to put the garlic in there now. Got a bit of a brown colour to them, a bit of a golden colour. So that's in. Give that a bit of a stir up. Let me tell you, it smells beautiful, this. Oh, really nice. So all the bits on the bottom because it goes, you know, a bit brown and stuff on the bottom. Don't worry about that. When you put this stock in, that'll pick all that flavour up, like deglazing it. So that garlic is really, and the potatoes and onions together. Oh yeah, yum yum. Okay. So you don't want to burn the garlic, okay? Remember, garlic burns quite easily, especially when it's been, you know, when you've got it all munched up like that. So that's probably it for the garlic, I reckon. Well, now we can throw in the main man here, the broccoli. So we'll put him in, just like so. Okay, that's why you need a big pot, people, see? But this will cook down, so don't worry. I'm going to try and stir up the bottom bit. Let the broccoli get a bit of a... You don't have to actually cook the broccoli like you cook the egg. You don't have to cook the broccoli the same as what you've done with the potatoes and the onions. There's no need for that. So once you've got that in there, you can just straight away put your stock in. Alright, so yep, I'll put the stock in here. Okay, there we go. Just be careful when you do this. So see how it's still a bit frozen, but it doesn't matter. She'll come down. And I've got another little bit here as well. Put that in there as well. And I just made a mess. Okay guys, so that's that. Just spilt my stock. Alright, so just let that cook down. Alright. And I'll show you what it looks like a bit later once it's done. It'll take a bit of time to do this, probably about, I reckon give it well, a good 45 minutes I'd say, for this to be ready. And then all you got to do is zoom it up with the stick blender, or if you have a blender on a machine you can use that as well. But you've got to be careful with those machines because hot liquid, when you put them in those blenders, when you start it up, if you haven't got your hand on top holding it down, the whole thing will blow up because of the steam build up, the pressure in there. So you've got to be very careful when you use those. The stick blender works wonders in these. So that's all you really need. Okay, so I'll come back a bit later and I'll show you the end result of this. I'll show you when I blend it all up and everything as well. Alright, so I'll see you soon. Okay, I've had to add some more stock into here. So I added another about a litre and a half more stock. Wasn't quite enough. So in all, I put about 4 litres of stock in here for this amount. I remember 2 kilos of broccoli, and then you got your 6 potatoes, 6 onions. Yeah, so now it's ready for blitzing. So I'll just turn that off. I've got this nice big, this is designed for soups. It's a Kenwood one, and you can actually turn it up or down, power wise. So I'll just turn that's up to max now. All right, we're ready to go. This up quite quickly, this little machine. Very good. Okay. Alright, so that's done. So now I'm just going to put in the Gorgonzola cheese. So I've just cut it into little squares here. So I'll just put that in. Alright, you can put as much of this as you like, or as little. And remember, if you're feeding a family and you've got children that won't like Gorgonzola cheese, because they won't, then all you need to do is add this to your own when you're heating it up or when you're making it. Just put it in a separate pot and add that in there. Just let me wash my hands. So that'll just melt in there. So we'll give it a good old stir up and give it another blitz. So that's up to here. And that's it, guys, all blitzed and ready to eat. So that's as easy as what you can get. That's as easy as you get it. So now all I've got to do now is dish it up, a little bit of cream on top and some nice bread to go with it, and that's it. Sit down, have a beautiful, heartwarming, tasty, gorgeous soup. And let me tell you, this is gorgeous soup. If you love broccoli and that is just outstanding. So I'll just show you when I dish it up in a moment. And yeah, that's it, guys. All right, this is the end result here, guys. This is magnificent. So you just got your cream, put a bit of cream over it. You can put as much as you like or as little as you like. You've got some nice, I've got some nice fresh sourdough bread here. I'll just put some butter on it. Mix that cream through it. And oh, the smell is just beautiful. You can smell the butter and the onions and stuff in it. Oh yeah, that was just mad. Time for a taste test. Oh, that's beautiful. That is just magnificent. Well, guys, another success here, especially on a night like tonight. Here it is raining like crazy outside, and this is something you want on a night like tonight. So remember, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell button next to the subscribe button, and if you have a comment, please don't be scared to leave me a comment, whether it be good or bad, doesn't matter. Any requests you like, I'll see what I can do for you. But until then, I'll see you at the next one, and happy cooking to everybody. Stay safe.